tuned into episode 3 of the Table Podcast. It is your boy Key once again.
It's your boy Mike.
And today we have
your boy Mudy.
Your boy.
No, I'm a girl. Sorry.
So just brief rundown. Let the people know. For anybody who don't have a clue who you are, who are you?
My name is Mudy, spelled M-U-D-Y, not Muddy. Please don't ever say that. I'm a local artist here. I say artist because I'm not just a rapper, not just a singer. I'm a lot of things. So you can find me everywhere. FindMudy. I think you can figure out how to spell that. But yeah.
If you can't, FindMudy, get with it.
Twitter.
Instagram. Facebook. Your mama house.
Your mama house. Your grandma house. You watching her on the Table Podcast right now. She gonna be in everybody's house. The dog TV. Who else house? Where we at?
Let me see.
We missing
Your
one?
pastor house.
Pastor house.
Your uncle house.
Uncle house.
I was gonna say something young, but we not R. Kelly.
No Kellys around here. No.
Sorry.
No Kellys. No R. Kellys. No.
Y'all was having fun.
It was like
okay.
we're riding down the street and hit the deepest pothole in the middle with that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
But no, for real. Alright. First things first. I have to know because this is actually something I'm very curious about. Who are your biggest inspirations? Don't gotta be musical artists.
My biggest inspirations.
Or what? Because it's not always people.
Right. I think that my biggest, I'm gonna switch it to like motivations, are like the things that I decided to suppress in life. Like growing up, everybody go through their things, but like to see where I've elevated to, that keeps me going because there's not an end point. And then people-wise, I mean, I love Frank Ocean, Erykah Badu, like soulful people, even though my music is, it's different from what I listen to most often, but I love substance in music. So, yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. I don't know. I had to ask that. Like really listening back. I had already listened to your music before we actually come on, but I was re-listening just because I just revisiting. And some of the lyrics stuck a little harder. I was like actually feeling like I really think you are those lyrics.
Yes.
Seriously.
Y'all
might want to check that out.
FindMudy. Instagram, Facebook, your mama house, your granny house, Twitter. You can find it anywhere. FindMudy, man. You will hear the dope lyrics and capitalizing off that. Havoc. We have it.
Yes.
That is the song that put me on to Miss Mudy. And I want to tell you, you are very lyrical.
Thanks.
Like, I mean, very lyrical.
I appreciate
Like, I really had, like, when I listen to music, I'm the type of guy who likes to zone out. Like, I like to really hear what I'm listening to. I'm not the type of guy just, it's bumping, like, the beat or whatever. I like to listen for what the artist is saying.
For sure.
And I just really love how you went on Habit. Like, it was so crazy. Like, we were talking about it before we went to Wingstop. We had it blasting. And I was just like, she has some bars.
What do y'all think the song is about since y'all listen to it?
I think it's about you just coming and causing ruckus.
Yeah,
like, you just
about what you about to do.
You putting yourself on. You letting them know, like, I'm here because I'm here. Like, you hear me and this is me. You gonna find Mudy and I'm putting it on. I'm wreaking havoc. I'm taking over. This is it. Like, this is all me. This is my lane. And I love how crazy you went. Even with the video, you had,
that's where I was about to get.
You know the video.
I appreciate the different aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? You see, I don't know. I respect the process for somebody who like attempts to make music sometimes.
Oh.
Like, I really appreciate the process. Like, I see in the different aesthetics, it's definitely dope. Everything has been a little different. Definitely.
I think it's cool to always hear what people's perception on the music, The song was actually about, like, I don't know how to word it where it's not, like, super aggressive, but,
Go for it.
Like, niggas in the industry and me being a female, they, like, automatically don't like certain shit. Like, I can't really voice my opinion as much because niggas get offended, like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, okay, fuck niggas. Wreak havoc. So that's what the song was about. It was like,
sure.
fuck all of y'all. So now y'all gotta listen to it again and understand that it's directed to people that try to blame it.
For sure.
That was something.
Definitely.
That's definitely, you hit another point off top that I'm curious about. So you feel there's a difference in the way you're treated as a female artist? Like, what is the perception there? I only have overwhelming number, like, it's male friends, so that's all I see. I really don't know from a female artist perspective.
Right.
If there's actually a difference.
There is, for sure. I mean, like, the people that I work with now, definitely not, because we like family, you know, like, I work at a studio 440. The people that I'm around now, I feel like they just different type of artists, so that's motivating. We know how to talk to each other. Like, D Bridge, that's one of my close associates. Everything's smooth, but when it's like, you know, networking is everything, and music and everything, really. And men just approach you differently as a woman. So sometimes you'll have people trying to like dumb it down for you, not say stuff as blatantly as it is, or they'll be like, oh, I got you, love, or I got you, queen, or some shit like that. And it's just, okay, that's cool on a respect level, but in the same token, niggas are weird sometimes, like really weird. So it gets to the point where, you know, if I'm at a function, all right, I'm coming in a hoodie and sweats, so niggas automatically like, okay, I'm unapproachable. But that sucks, because I like to be me. I don't want niggas to look at me in a attractive sense or automatically have a motive behind us working together or something like that. Just niggas don't go through that. You don't go to a nigga like, oh yeah, you know what you doing later, I can send you these beats. No, let's just do business.
For sure.
So
That's what I think. I can feel that. That actually makes a lot of sense. Just thinking in the business aspect, like, even assuming someone is attracted to you is still like,
Yeah, man, it's too much.
there's still a level
It's
of
too
business
much.
that can be held to at all times.
yeah, people are attractive. That doesn't stop.
Right,
Like
yeah.
that's cool. It's just don't be weird.
Yeah, I
don't be
understand.
awkward.
That's-
That's
yeah.
annoying.
So, bouncing off that, do you think women are too sexualized in the industry?
Absolutely.
You do?
For sure.
For sure. How do you feel that plays into how you present yourself, like as an artist? Do you feel like
Not to cut you off, but I'm sure you got to talk louder because of the fans.
feel like super pressured to be like super sexy all the time? Are you just confident enough in yourself to know like I'm gonna do me like this? You're just gonna take me how I am, and that's it. I'm gonna just be Mudy. Like I'm not gonna try to be what the status quo is for a female rapper.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've went to a studio before, first time there, and they were like, you know, oh, it's cool to work with a female who has bars, like, but you just gotta make sure that you're being a little more appealing. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, like that, what did that even mean? You know, like,
Describe that. What is that?
so people expect for you to be like nude or whatever the case may be. I want to be myself.
Yeah, most
So if I decide I want to go out the crib and I don't want to wear a bra, I'm gonna do that. But if I decide I want to go out and wear a sweater, I'm gonna do that too. Like, I don't feel the need to sexualize myself to sell, because I got substance in my music. There's bars there. I'm gonna catch your attention either way, you know? So guys do, or men have pressured me in the sense to be like, okay, like show your shoulders and shit like that, you know? No. But I mean, I don't bash women who do it. Like, there's artists out there right now, the Stallion, that bitch is fine. Like, she's built and that's working for her, being stacked like how she is, showing herself like how she is, but she also has bars too. So you can't just look at her as a sex symbol. I think it's cold for a woman to be able to be a sex symbol and be dominant. So I don't have a problem with it. It's just I don't want anybody to push me that way. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. It's a perfect way to answer that.
Thanks.
It really is. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm blanking on what I was about to say. No, I was waiting so long. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, so like, actually, because I like to keep it rolling off of what you said.
For sure.
Definitely keep, like, as far as the way music is going, so do you think Actually, overall, but just because we have the female perspective in terms of the way female artists are coming up now, how do you feel about the way that the sound of music is going instead of, you know what I'm saying? Overall, I feel like it's just, people compare the artists now to older acts, but there are different sounds now coming into what, you know what I'm saying?
I won't speak so much on the sound. I like the fact that there's more of an opportunity for women now. Like a lot of labels or groups or whatever the case may be are looking for women because now women are stumping on shit. And not to say that women haven't been capable of it forever, but the industry currently, women have an advantage, I feel like. And you know, you hear about women fucking their way into fame or whatever the case may be. I don't know if that's what's going on, but the fact that there are so many women who are popping up where you could just be like, you know, Malibu Mix, The Stallion, Cuban Doll, Doja Cat, instead of just Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
For so long.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying nothing is wrong with her reign, but now you have options of women to choose from in the industry instead of just having one dominate for so long. And I think that's cool as fuck. Like, that's inspiring for sure. So.
Okay. That's a great answer.
So I heard you mention Cardi B and Nicki, right?
Oh God.
And I just really, you know, we don't, like he said, it's a woman up here. We just want to get your opinion. How do you feel about the way they feel about each other? Do you think it's important for women to come together instead of like having this thing where it's like one has to be that one? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like it's more important for them to like come together and be like dominant as a woman force instead of it just, you know, like being that one?
I think it's really important to speak on topics like this generally, just because us as these like middle ground people, like we don't really know what caused for that to be going on. So I really don't speak on celebrity shit just because like the internet is, you only get bits and pieces.
Yeah,
you don't know, if I walk past you in a room and you shoulder bump me, it's problems off top.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bump me, you know what I'm saying? But like to the world, it might be like, oh, he does podcasts and she's an artist, they in the same industry, boom. That's competition or some shit, you know? So I'm just gonna say, I feel like it's important for people, period, not just women, to not always compare somebody to somebody else. That's annoying. Like, when I first started making music, I had just cut all my hair off, I had a pixie cut, and niggas was like, "Dej Love." And I'm like, what the fuck?
Moody, man.
You know, like,
it's Moody.
Cause we look alike or some shit, kind of. What the fuck? I mean, that's annoying. Or if you hear somebody rap, automatically you like, you sound like Wayne, you sound like Young Thug, you sound like Future. That sucks. Let somebody be their individual self. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's important for people to be individually artists and be okay with that.
Yeah.
Not always trying to compete for spots or who's running it. Is it her? Is it her? Like, why can't they both be? They in their own lanes. They two different type of artists. They have two different type of crowds. Cardi is versatile as hell, especially in the fact that she's bilingual. You have a whole different type of shit going on. Nicki Minaj, personally, at this point in life, I feel like you can't disrespect her, because when you think about it, in the fact that we have so many women now, you have to say her name, at least. Whether or not you like her, you have to have some type of respect for her as a female artist with a long ass brain.
Yeah.
So.
That's a great way to answer that.
And that's that.
Yes.
No, I appreciate it though. Like, you giving us real good answers. Like,
You know,
Yeah.
find Mudy
Find
at your
Mudy.
pastor house.
At your pastor house, at your auntie house, at your granny house, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the living room.
Not
Find
in the
Mudy.
bathroom.
But
That's
I mean,
so weird.
if your music is playing, you can't listen
Don't
to music
play in the
shower.
bathroom.
But listening to music in the shower though,
No way.
we don't listen.
No, I do.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna say, I'm not
I do.
gonna lie.
But don't find Mudy in the
But I'm saying,
bathroom.
but you can listen to the music. Listen to the music of Mudy.
Yes,
while you're
stream it.
brushing your teeth.
Don't find me.
Brushing your teeth. Listen to Mudy. Stream Mudy. Brushing your teeth. Stream Mudy. Mudy. FindMudy. Find her on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Yes.
Just a reminder.
All here at the Table Podcast.
You know, just in case. We know it's long. We might not make it to the end. We gotta remind people.
Yeah, we gotta keep putting it out there. FindMudy again, just in case you forgot.
I'm interested as fuck. If you're not tuning in, you know, that's your problem.
Lane. Big Lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. That's super dope. I think,
I know. I'm having a hard time.
Top 5?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Top 5. I can't wait until we got a intro for that.
Yeah, that top 5 intro gonna be sick.
We get edited.
Cause that's how we usually do it. You know, we get each other to look like, top 5.
Yeah, of course.
So
We got a thing,
like they
but I
get
want some digital.
Yeah, we need
confetti and poppers to really let people know,
real crazy.
it's not there yet, but
It's coming.
y'all get it one day.
Yes, sir.
So today, what we're gonna do is actually want to know right now what are your top 5 favorite songs. We actually never just
Top 5 favorite songs.
What you was spinning. It don't even gotta be like all time. It don't gotta be deep. It could be anything.
For sure.
What you spinning right now?
What I'm spending right now, every single day, religiously, Skydive, the first one by Boogie. I listen to myself a lot. I have an EP dropping, so that's hard because I listen to myself every day as well.
It's a big.
So Mudy for sure. I would say New Addy. I've been listening to that, even though that's an old joint. I feel like Cam put me onto that by Eli Solster. I don't want to ruin his last name, but yeah, fuck with that. I want to say Suge by the Baby. And what else? But I'm going to put in there for the 5th one because I listen to a lot of shit. I'm going to just say Casper by Takeoff because that beat is fucking ridiculous.
Good pick.
That was a really good pick, actually.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now we confirmed something great. That's a topic for later. So we're literally scared because we're like, what if she don't even fuck with the Migos? Some people don't like them though.
Yeah,
How can you not?
I don't know.
People don't expect artists to grow. That's what I don't like. They got their own tapes and shit. People expect for them to stay. I don't know. I like what's going on too.
We're not even gonna do it yet. We're gonna talk about it later.
Okay.
So, Mike, you wanna do yours?
Okay, let me see if I can remember it. Should I pull out my phone? I'm gonna pull out my phone.
Well, I'm gonna go while you pull out your phone.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but
Yeah, I made my list. In the morning.
I listen to, I can't think of the song. It's by Lil Chicken and We Have an Express. What is the name of the song?
Oh, you talking about When Can I Go?
No, that's 2 though. That's Chicken and Jig. That's Fast
okay.
Cash Baby. That's actually just the other song I was gonna say. That too. But okay, well, we can just sub that out. That song right there, Fast Cash Baby, Jig and Jig. Definitely been listening to this song by Drago and somebody else called Recipe every single morning. I might have to play that real quick because I don't know if they're good. But anyway. What else have I been here? Actually, I'm gonna just say that Free Lil Uzi just because I'm kind of a Uzi fan. He could have did better with the song, but I'm just happy to hear some new Lil Uzi. I'm sorry. Mike actually be mad at me. He told me how much he sucked earlier. It was a joke.
Why I'm gonna shout him out. It was a joke. So now you bring it to the show.
He was joking, but you know how you joke just to let somebody know you don't like something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like he weak. He weak. I feel it. Whatever.
I just sip my tea.
I already know how you feel about your face when I said
About
it.
Uzi?
Yeah.
I don't think he sucks.
He was just like.
No, I just don't get in these type of topics.
Oh yeah, it was more of a I was just saying it just to say it. I feel like because this is his guy. You love that guy.
No, I know. So anyway, next pick.
You love him. I'm not going.
Actually, at work, when I don't be trying to play too much music or beat Frank Ocean and Chanel, you made me think of that when you said Frank Ocean earlier. That shit's hard. And what's 5, man? I don't know what I've been playing a lot. We're just gonna leave it there because I want you to go instead of
Alright. So I got Boogie, Silent Ride. It's one of my favorite songs to vibe out to. Wiz Khalifa and Currency, No Clout Chasing. Cardi Banks with Top Off. A-Wood of Greats, Location. Come on, man. It's on the playlist. I'm sorry. And 5. Who was the 5th one? I just seen it. 5 was... Dang, I forgot. And I was just looking at this whole time. I'm so awkward. Yeah.
That's okay. 4 is my favorite number, so it's cool.
Yep, 4. I got 4 for you.
What's happening? Oh, but I do got. I'll take that time then because I haven't listened to my boy R.I.P. Cleo White, Dead to You. So yeah, that's number 2. You might want to check that out. But so actually, what we was gonna discuss for in the ear movie section would be called. It's about music overall, random. Maybe even the discussion you saw on the social media post. But what we was thinking today was like which Migo album did you like this, or which one is now your favorite based on the albums?
I have no comment on that because I haven't listened to everybody's. I've only listened in depth to Offset's.
Okay.
That's the only full one that I have on my phone.
For sure.
I heard, this is gonna be weird as fuck, but I was listening to YouTube. You know, they got the ads in between sometime and shit. I think I was listening to like SZA or somebody. And then a fucking, there was a ad for a commercial for a race. And it was Casper. The song was Casper.
Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
I
then
didn't know this.
I went right to my Apple Music, and I'm like, this so cold as fuck. Like,
Yeah. That's one of the songs that got me into the album because like
Dude.
I was really skippy with that album.
I don't know how to beat. I don't know. I think when I listen to music, it's levels to that shit, you know? So like, you hear the beat, you hear the lyrics, then you hear, I don't know.
Same.
I
I take it the
appreciate
same
all
way.
of that type of shit.
Yeah,
So,
it's like different artists I appreciate for different shit. So like, I definitely digest them differently.
yeah, that shit is cold.
For sure. Mike, favorite of the 3?
My favorite of the 3. I mean, I'm kinda, I don't know. I listened to a little bit of Offset's. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to Quavo's, I believe, all the way through. Yeah, I listened to that all the way through. And then I listened to Takeoff's all the way through. So I would have to say I enjoy Quavo's probably the most.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I probably enjoy his all the most. Because I would say that Get Lost, bro.
No.
Like, Get Lost was crazy for
The
me.
problem is I agree.
I
And
love
no one else
Get
agrees
Lost.
with me.
Like,
Wow.
Get Lost goes so hard. Like, I don't listen to anything on the album.
That's so weird.
I will go to Get Lost and just get lost.
We never,
Like, literally, I will go to Get Lost, bro, and just be like,
that is one
wow.
of my favorite songs.
I love it, bro. Like, I feel like he did his thing. But undoubtedly, the Migos just all together are super dope. But I would say
They
for sure,
glaze other people's shit. They glaze their own shit.
Yep. They're super dope.
Yeah, when you see they features don't miss. Like,
Oh, no.
I haven't heard a feature that missed. Yeah.
You can't. You can't with those guys.
Yeah.
They do that. So did you say yours then?
I'm going with Quavo
You
too,
gonna rock
actually.
with Quavo
Funnily
as well?
enough. Weird. I don't know. I don't know anyone who liked Quavo's album. I can't think of anyone I talked to.
Me
that was
either,
like-
actually.
I can't think of one person, but I wholeheartedly I felt like he gave a decent effort. I don't know if people was expecting too much of him.
They definitely
or
were.
If they thought he was gonna get lyrical out of nowhere and just start hitting y'all with, I don't know what people thought was gonna happen, but he definitely made a Quavo type project, like
It was real.
top to bottom. It was what you would expect. Like, it was a good album. It got a couple good songs on there that I can think of for sure.
No.
Like, how about that? Definitely Fuck 12. Lost is great. Whatever song got Travis Scott on it is fire. I'm just gonna go see Travis. Whatever song Travis is on is hard.
Oh, yeah, that's really.
And they was going back to back on it. It's Rerun. That's what it's called. Yeah,
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that song.
That does go crazy.
I don't know though. No one else liked it. I heard a lot of people in between on the Takeoff and Offset album.
Yeah.
I think I picked Takeoff between the two just because Offset's is like exactly what I expected. Like,
You just said the same thing about Quavo, and that's why you liked it.
no, I don't know. Then you contradicted me, but
You contradicted yourself.
great use of
16.
words. Great use of words. I love it. I love it. English is beautiful. English is beautiful. It's an amazing thing if you know how to use it the right way. I swear to God.
Find Moody in the dictionary right now. Find Moody on your laptop right now.
But no, I don't know. Like, I felt like I had heard it before. Is what, you know, like, I don't know. I was listening to it and I was just like, this is okay. I never got into it the way I got into the other two.
I feel like
that's the end of that.
I just need to go back and listen to it, I feel. Because, you know, he has the potential. I get what you're saying.
Maybe
sure.
not, though.
I don't know, man. I think I'm going to
Maybe
give it
not.
a through, actually, now that we're sitting here talking about it. Because I really didn't give it a full listen to at all. So,
Okay, so who's your favorite artist out of the three?
I'm still thinking Quavo.
What about you?
my favorite artist would be actually Takeoff.
Mine is Offset.
Okay, how come not?
How come Offset?
Just curious.
Lyrically, I think.
Got it.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, I fuck with, I don't know, like, they own areas where they go, like, Quavo got the sound, I feel like. Offset got the lyrics. Takeoff is, like, a really good combination of both. So,
It's like a spectrum of them.
yeah,
It's weird.
it's cool.
It's hard.
They're all dope. Individually, but they're even better together. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. They're like super dope how they work.
Interesting.
I love those guys. But Miss Moody, you mentioned the EP.
Yes, I'm dropping my first project. So the date might be pushed back a little bit, but I'm trying to aim for April 29th. That date specifically because, not to get like deeper or anything, my dad passed on April 27th and my brother passed on May 1st. So right in the middle of there, just trying to turn like two bad situations into like, boom, here's my baby. Like beauty out of tragedy or some shit like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's called What's Next. 4 songs, because 4 is my favorite number. And 4 totally different sounds. So it's not a very transitional project where the songs go into one another smoothly. It's totally different things. Because I'm Mudy. Why would I give you one sounding project? But yeah.
That's a
Talking about
good
the
way.
line.
Yeah, for sure. She slid that in there so smooth.
Yeah.
Find Moody on your cell phone. Find Moody on your Instagram. Find Moody on your Twitter. Find Moody on your Facebook. Don't find Moody in the bathroom. That's
Don't
weird.
find
She doesn't
me in
like
the
that.
bathroom.
But yes, find Moody on all social media. And be looking out for that EP too, because it's 4 songs. It's her favorite number.
Yes.
You heard the reason why she's making it.
Yes.
Support
People
Miss
have
Moody.
asked why it's called What's Next too, kind of is. And that's just because, like, I think that's the way that the world is going now. Like, okay, let's say we was just talking about the Migos. They drop a project. Y'all heard the project. Okay, what they doing next? You know?
Sure, yeah.
Like, everybody always want to know what's coming next. They can't just enjoy moments. So that's a part of it. I'm always working on what's next. So even though finally I got the track list for that EP down, I think I'm already working on my next shit. You're supposed to always be working on what's next. So there's a lot of different meanings behind that. Rachel, you guys are the first to get that definition too.
Right here at the Table Podcast. You heard it here
Check
first.
that out
We
for
appreciate
sure.
you for dropping that gem on us, man. Thank
Why
you so
not?
much,
Thanks
Mr.
for having me.
Yeah, I was gonna say we 100% appreciate you
Yes,
coming.
dropping that jewel.
I think that's a wrap for today.
But wait, would you like to tell anyone, like, any advice for upcoming artists? Or just, you know, because you talked about how you overcame your struggles.
Staple, I forgot.
For sure,
You
bro.
me saying that's a wrap.
How, you know, you gotta, like, just, you talked about the things you overcome, right? And
Right.
how it makes you go hard. What is just some advice for somebody out there watching this and listening who's going through a tough time? Like, what would you tell them?
But I'm going to talk to myself
For
because
sure.
I think
Okay.
that's
Most
important.
definitely.
Sometimes the best advice you give is to other people. So I'm going to look back at this a year from now and it's going to be great.
Drop gem.
But it's really important to tap into your own confidence. Like, don't pressure yourself with standards of what the world seems like it is because most of it is fake. Just make sure that you're being true to yourself, finding yourself in everything that you're doing. and leveling up. It's important to be comfortable and content and believe in your own shit before you put it out to the world. So, yeah, don't fake it till you make it. Make it. You never fake it.
Ooh.
Boom.
Gems drop.
That's some Mudy shit for you.
I ain't
Find
gonna
me on
lie.
dictionary.
Gems drop.
I ain't gonna lie. We gonna need a part 2.
Oh yeah, once the EP drop, because she dropped it here
Fuck it.
first. So we would love you to come back after the EP drop, Miss Mudy, if possible.
Oh yeah, y'all can see me twice in this
Thank
bitch.
you.
Oh.
Thank you, Miss Mudy.
Ooh. And my voice will be back next time, so y'all get to hear the real me.
Yeah, that part 2 is real.
So the way we end it here is find Mudy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Find her. She's awesome. EP's dropping, and she dropped it on us at the Table Podcast.
At the Table Podcast.
Podcast.
Because we're doing jazz figures.
I ain't doing it.
He's not doing it.
I ain't with it.
Table
You too
Podcast.
cool. Okay. Okay.